Yo, before we get into the video, I'm gonna need you guys to hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and shout out the 3-point conversion for the footage. Appreciate you, my guy.
And if I could ask, what are your thoughts on how LiAngelo has played so far through 2 games?
Jello?
Yes, Jello.
Well, he's been in the gym, for the last month working with his brother. We allow our players to have a workout partner. They can come in, off hours, weekends. So he's been coming in. He's been coming in, and scrimmaging with some of our younger players and our veterans. So he's been here for about a month. And, based on what we've seen, we invited him to Summer League. And, 2 days ago, he just had, a great shooting game, right, in game one. So I think that's the one thing that, he could probably do in our league right now is shoot the ball. He plays hard, great teammate, quiet, right? I don't know if you've gotten a chance to know him at all, but doesn't say a whole lot, just kind of goes about his business. But we've only had 2 games. We'll see where it takes us. But the first game I know was fun for him, and that's it. We'll just take it day by day, and we'll see where it leads.
Rod?
So with the 3-point conversion, great to see you as always. Kind of piggybacking off LaMelo, when you looked at the offseason this year, knowing that JB wanted to run positionless basketball and LaMelo likes to push the pace, do you feel like he was going to add players around him to be able to push that pace, like an Oubre and other additions like a Wandu on the wings to help push that pace forward?
Yeah, we do want to continue to play the same way. Our coach believes in that style of play, ownership, myself. It's fun to watch. I think our fans, love to watch the way we play the game. So that's a continued emphasis going forward, is to play at a high pace, which is pretty popular in the NBA right now. It's not like it's something that we've just invented. It is pretty popular. It is fun to watch. Our players like to play that way. So that is an emphasis going forward. Yes, in free agency, to some degree, the draft, we looked at our team and said, hey, let's get players that can do that. So that's the way we want to play, and I think that's the way the players want to play.
And quick
So getting straight into it, I'm going to say it since Mitch didn't. They like LiAngelo, and they want him to be a part of this team, whether it be on the actual roster or on the G League. You can see the way that he paused and waited for his answer. Like, we're talking about LiAngelo. Come on, you're going to get a question about him every time we see you, my guy. So at this point, that allows me to understand that he doesn't want people to understand how good he really thinks LiAngelo is, because they know. That's why they've been involving him in their game plan. When they do draw plays, they do draw plays for him. It's just that a lot of those players aren't very competent, and no offense, they're definitely all better than me at basketball. But I think even a blind man could hit LiAngelo wide open sometimes. There's this consistent treatment of LiAngelo where people ignore his other skills. I don't know if anybody else has noticed it, but we know he can shoot the ball. But let's talk about how he's been grabbing boards and making the right plays. That also could just be a tactic to not allow anybody to pursue him in the way that Charlotte will. But I know one thing, as long as LaMelo Ball is on that team and he played how he played last year and takes it up to the next level as a starter, LiAngelo's not going anywhere. And now that they see that he has those same level instincts, gets the steals out of nowhere, finds the open man without really trying, for sure, he's going to be a Charlotte Hornet. And at this point, I do strongly believe that they're going to try to work him in a rotation more and see what other skills he can provide. Because people say he doesn't auto dribble, he can't do this, he can't do that. We seen him take his man off the dribble yesterday, and he's always been able to take his man off the dribble. You don't become a part of a starting unit of an undefeated team being the main scorer without having the ability to dribble the ball. He just plays his role. He's a very smart player. His instincts understand that I am the best catch and shoot player on the court. And I don't want to give him too much praise, but if he continues to hone his game and become the guy that we all know he can be, he definitely has Klay Thompson level ability of shooting the ball. And I know that's a tier that is basically unmatched by anyone on earth. But if you really understand basketball, you see Jello has that ability that he can get the ball up at any time. He has range from up to 30 feet. Catch and shoot ability. He's comfortable with it. He doesn't need the ball in his hands. That's what I'm saying. It's only one other guy that's amazing at that, and that's Klay. So with Jello's ability to do that, he definitely can reach some level of Klay Thompson, which is better than most people that ever did it. Always pay attention to Jello's defense too. The narrative on Jello early in the game was, oh, he doesn't play defense. I've been a Ball family fan since their high school days. Lonzo came into the NBA. He has no defense. All because of one game with De'Aaron Fox when his mother had just, went down, and you can tell that was on his mind. So it came into the NBA saying, Lonzo can't play defense. LaMelo is probably the worst effort on defense between all brothers. Came in, LaMelo can't play defense. People start realizing now he's getting paid millions to play defense. He's playing defense. He can get those steals. He's learning how to use. He was just 6'1", 6'2". This man is still growing into that grown man body. And that's a good transition because now we're talking about Wild Boy, LaMelo Ball. We all know he's etched in as a starter now. And he is the superstar of this organization. We already knew that he was going to be a superstar wherever he went. But the fact that he went to Charlotte, a team that is basically irrelevant. The last great thing they had was Kemba Walker. And let's be real, Kemba Walker, as we could see on other teams, he doesn't have that star pool. Wherever LaMelo Ball goes, a camera will. So the fact that he's able to bring in the masses of fans and play the level that we've been saying, and LaVar's been saying he can play from day one, this is his team. And if he wants G3 on his team, he's going to be on his team. So the way that Mitch tries to speak on LaMelo is he's already solidified in their plans. But right now, everybody please, give G3 your energy, your support. He speaks about it after every game. We know he needs it. He's been getting slighted for years now. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We got so much more to say, but we're going to leave that for another video. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe for more Ball family updates and content. I'm just beginning. You see that the editing isn't great, but we're going to keep it going. Peace.